Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. What a pleasant, super nice surprise of all of you to, make it to this spontaneous play date. I really like it. And extremely good news, Christina is getting fat. That's exciting. Well, when we say fat, I'm really pleased about the weight increase. That's really cool. So I hope it's going to go up steady and steady. Very cool. So interesting developments here in my internet connection thing. It is one of those things that I tested this morning and yesterday morning, that all of a sudden Restream appears to be working again. Amazing stuff. I love it. It's really cool. And with it also, Mixer is working again, which is also very interesting. I have sent the Restream guys like a support email via Twitch. It's kind of, you send them a message and then you get an instant auto response. Hey, one of our technicians is going to be there in 5 minutes. It's going to be awesome. Then you don't hear anything when you state your claim. I said, hey, I'm Jay. Here's my email address. That's the account. Got issues. Here's links. Have a look. 24 hours, no response. Then, hey, yeah, hi, I'm Bruno. What's your email address? You go, yeah, okay, it's not the best start to a conversation that you have confidence in. So I thought, whatever. Then we tried Twitch. Twitch is great, so that's good to know. And exactly, the deafening sound of silence. That's exactly it. And all of a sudden, it came back. So then Bruno got back to me. Hey, I hope your issue is now resolved. Did you do anything, Bruno? That'd be nice to know, but I think that'll forever remain a mystery. Somehow it works, but does it work? Does it work reliably? So I did morning tests before I go to work. Purpose of this tonight is I thought, apart from hanging out and having a bit of fun, we'll see how the signal holds up for the evening. I can see it coming back there. Okay. I've got a setup here in which I can see what's coming back from Restream and what I'm sending out. So at the same time. Oh, is there? Oh, that's interesting. There's a delay. That's uncool. Unfashionable. Is it my settings? Have I done anything? Let's see. Is it just a bit of lip sync that's out of sync, or is it like a major kind of, if I do this, are we like way out of sync there? Is it a few frames? Or are we talking like half a second to a second? If I do this again, let me know. What I do love every time when we're doing this via Mixer is that there's this, the latency is just so low. I really like that. That is very cool. Let me see. I think I do have something. 1 second. Whoa, that's crazy. Let's see what I've got here. I have put in 80 milliseconds. So that's about a frame. I can take that out. Just, a laugh. That shouldn't really be that much. So that's no more delay there. The delay is there because OBS takes a bit of time to process the video with the audio. Same here, absolutely. So that's really good to know, Steve. So no lag. Same here. We haven't had that in a while. That's crazy good. Let's try this again. Boom, 1. Actually, I have a clapperboard here as well. Oh, that's nice. I'll show you this. I think it's still here. Oh, yes, I see. Interesting. There's more to it than if it works now and it works reliably. That's good. But there's a bigger thing I wanted to discuss with you. Maybe we can do that now before we begin, and I'll you let me know what you think about it. Here, this is my clapperboard thing. It's a little iPhone app, and when you do this, I thought I could use it for the bike diary. So if I do this, I swipe the thing down, and it does this. It's kind of cute, isn't it? Oops. Come on. It looks like a professional clapper thing, and you can go and put and you can put the dates in, and that's kind of cute. I think it's just called clapperboard. Yeah, clapperpot. There we go. That's the title. It is very cute. 99 cents or something. I thought, I'll invest into that. So here's the bigger implication, and let me know your thoughts on this, because it's, I'm always trying out new ways to make money, because, being the entrepreneur, non-businessman that I am, there is a chance, ever since we tried out Twitch, that I can become an affiliate with Twitch. And that is because last time the last 2 times we've been watching the stream on Twitch, and there's a way that if I have so many concurrent viewers on Twitch, then I can I can apply to be an affiliate there. And what that would do is it would put adverts on my videos, on the streams, but at the same time, it would then give me a share of revenue there. And that'd be awesome. That'd be really cool. There's also a way to get rid of the ads then by attaching your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. That's cool. Legion Blackhand, thank you so much for your subscription. I really appreciate that. Very nice. Thank you for joining us. 5-year business plan. That's exactly right, Steve. So if I were to do that, however, and I haven't done it yet, and it's only possible because we've been using Twitch as a group there. If I were to do that, I'm not allowed to use Restream going onto Twitch. There's always something, isn't there? This is never as straightforward as you think it might be. Like on YouTube or on Mixer, I can multi-stream as much as I want. But if I am signing an agreement with Twitch, it means they're not going to allow me to put that signal out anywhere else for 24 hours. There's always a snag, isn't there? So, yes, so there's two options. First of all, there's one option is not doing it, leaving everything as it is. That's an option. Option 2 is doing it, but then not including Twitch in the Restream thing, and do certain types of stream on Twitch, do certain other types of stream on Mixer and on YouTube. And that might actually be the way forward, but I don't know how you feel about it. So let me know what you think. I'm thinking my bigger, content strategy plan is that I've realized that most of my YouTube subscribers, that's what I'm thinking, Brian, exactly. Because the background is that most of my YouTube subscribers don't care about the game streams. We all get it because the game streams are there to, I like it, Steve. Thank you. Thank you for your support there. And yours, Christina, very cool. Because the thing is, most people, they don't like it, they don't get it. They think it's a new type of content. They don't get the fact that this is about hanging out as humans rather than, about the video game. It's more about us hanging out together and, shooting the breeze, so to say. Other people go to a sports bar and do that. We watch, maybe video games, hang out and chat about it. So, I'm thinking then I'll leave that for Twitch exclusively and then put the archives on my game channel and then do the 3D shenanigans streams like we do right now with Mixer, with YouTube included. The hardcore team of us go to Mixer and then we have this instant non-delay thing that we've got going there. And whoever wants to join from YouTube on the subject matter, that would work. And also I'd make the affiliate agreement happy. That's kind of cool, isn't it? I think so too. Thank you guys. That's awesome. We're on the same page. Sometimes it's just the talking things through and then things make sense. So yeah, I like it. Let's do game streams then on Twitch. I love it. This is nice. And then I'll let you all know how we can all collectively get rid of the adverts. So the way it works is that Twitch is an Amazon company, of course. Exactly. The Twitch is an Amazon company, of course, and as such they give you all kinds of perks with an Amazon Prime subscription. And there's so many that it's kind of difficult to even remember what they all are. But one of the perks is that you can link your Twitch account and your Amazon Prime account together. It doesn't cost you anything. But once you do that, I think you get a little icon that displays it in the Twitch chat. But more importantly, you get one subscription away for free. So you get usually a subscription to an affiliate or to a partner costs something like $5, $10 or $25. And Prime members get one for free that they can use. And the subscription then buys you special emotes or what. I haven't figured that out yet. On top of that, you don't see adverts anymore. So if we were to do that, then anyone who has a Twitch Prime account doesn't see the adverts and I get a little bit of cash. So ha 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 ha. Win, 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 and win. So everybody wins. 7 people. Righty. Let's see how this stream holds up. 15,000, is that 15,000 miles? That is what is that distance? Is that from New Jersey to Australia? Is that how far it is? Or maybe I'm not getting it either. That's also very possible. Let's see. This is, of course, the wonderful Germany to Australia. That's it? I would have thought it's more than that as well. Right. Because from Sydney to LA, that's also very, very long, but that's doable in, I think, on a 12-hour, 15-hour plane ride, I think. with, you know, just going over the water. Nobody wants to walk that steep. Let's see what Uncharted is all about. This is a little bit like the other game we've been playing, and we can play this from the beginning one day, because this is just a test to see how the stream is holding up. So let me know if there's any flash outs and blackouts and all that. But yes, so this is the other game that Naughty Dog made. Also, let me know about audio quality, if that's too quiet, if that's too noisy or whatever, if you can hear my voice still. The idea behind this game is they made this after Jak and Daxter. They made 3 installations of Jak and Daxter, and then they made something more photorealistic. Lights, camera, action, let's do this. So it's now photorealistic, and the textures are higher res, kind of as much as the PlayStation 3 can do, I guess. Woohoo, that's very nice. Joe is now following us. That's very cool. Thank you so much, Joe. I hope she knows that it's now on Mixer just for one day, because we've just made that decision. Game streams from tomorrow onwards are going to be on Twitch exclusively, and then 3D Shenanigans streams are going to be here and on YouTube exclusively. It's going to be great. It's going to be so good. Joe was so nice. Joe sent me a t-shirt, a slightly larger version of the t-shirt that supports Rod's project. It is so cool. It's so cute. It's very nice. I wore that yesterday, but I'll wear that again tomorrow, I'm sure. Alrighty, let's have a look at this. So we're right in the middle of the action, of course. Nathan Drake is our protagonist, and the blonde girl is called Elaina.
Here they come!
And they're hot on the trails of Nate's, I believe, grandfather, something, who is apparently the, whatever it's called, Drake kind of guy. And I need to shoot these guys on quad bikes. It's a bit like a Lara Croft Tomb Raider type game. It totally is very Indiana Jones, that's exactly it. When the color goes away, that means I'm badly hurt. So when the picture is completely black and white, that means I'm about to die. There's a remastered version of this game. Let's try. I haven't put the death counter on, so see, I'm getting worse here. Terrible. And then as the saturation comes back, I'm getting better again. Thanks, Steve. Thank you in my confidence there. I think these grenades, they take a little bit of time to recharge. That was a fluke though. Boom! Alright.
Oh, no, 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 no! I said, watch the cliff! All right back there? Just drive!
Now we're going the other way.
Look out!
Very dramatic.
Ah, shit! They're behind us!
Really? It is typical, isn't it, Christina?
Kate?
What out? Oh, that. Okay.
I see it!
Whew. Beautiful landscape there.
Step on it! Punch it!
We made it!
I can't believe that worked!
Maybe we can drive the rest of the way.
It's an old business, so...
Hold on! Okay. Here, grab my hand. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, but you're bleeding.
Yeah, it goes with the territory. Let's get the hell out of here.
And straight into the intenseness as well.
Damn it.
I mean, usually there's a bit of build-up. Not today.
Going somewhere?
Hey, Eddie!
Did you really think you could escape from what?
Oh, no, I just giving the young lady the $10 tour.
Shut it! I bet you're working for them too.
What?
You thought you could set me up and keep everything for yourselves, hmm?
Damn it! This guy's crazy.
Eddie, take it easy, buddy.
Well, you're out of luck now! And out of road. Now, give me that map.
Hold on. All right, you got me, fair and square.
Hey, don't move.
Relax, Eddie. Just getting the map like you asked. I said, hold on.
I am.
Well, hand it over.
Well, now, you told me not to move. Looks like you're gonna have to come get it.
Come
Oh my goodness. What are we going to do now? And look at the clothing. So when he gets into the water, both of them actually, their t-shirts get wet. It's kind of cool.
Oh, God's sake!
Oh, these guys never quit.
It's also these guys, they need like about 7 headshots in order to die. Is that cover somewhere? Yeah, cover. Maybe somebody's shooting at us from behind too. That's never good. Okay, one after the other. Oh, good. It's some kind of a rocket launcher, an RPG. I don't actually know what that is the exact abbreviation for. I mean, that went into his head there, didn't it? Crazy. Why are you not dead? Oh yes, grenades. Some of the bad guys like doing the grenade thing. Dramatic. These red barrels here on the right hand side, they can be shot and then they explode. These ones here. The ones that say flammable on it. So sometimes when there's people around, I can just shoot the red barrel and then boom! It isn't fair, is it? And there are, I think, 2 other weapon slots here. So this one is the weapon, like the handgun, that can be exchanged for something like a semi-automatic. And I can also have like a machine gun. Maybe we can get one here. There's that one. And I can also have a grenade. Look at that. So now I have grenades as well. Well, 1 grenade. I'm always a little ambivalent about grenades. Both in games and in real life. Oh, there we go. I can also exchange my handgun for a Wes. to go over like here. Steve, there's a remastered version of this game for the PlayStation 4. I think you get all 4 games. Or at least 3. In something called the Nathan Drake Collection. Remastered graphics, better frame rate and all that. This is the PlayStation 3 version here. Come on, Elaina, help me out here. Well done. Now their clothes are dry again, see? Good stuff. Yeah, I don't think I like the Moss. The Moss is this short-range gun. I like the AK-47 much better. Bit of ammo for that, also good. Don't forget to reload, very important. So Elaina, just to put it into perspective here, that was all introduced in the backstory about these two characters. Nate's great-great-grandfather or whatnot was kind of a pirate explorer, and he left a trail to a big treasure Nate is currently hunting. And the woman, Elaina, is a 9mm. Is that better or worse than a 38? I can't tell. So Elaina, she has a video camera here. Look, it's kind of one of those, what were they called again? Those video cameras like the Sony, forgot the name now. They're like a HDV type camera. And she makes stories. She's got a show on some television channel, and she kind of invited herself over to this journey of Nate and his buddy hunting for that treasure. And at first they didn't want her to come because, my goodness, A, it's a woman, that was terrible, and B, oh my god, you're just going to get in the way, and there's lots of bad guys and all. And there we go. So she's on board, and she's actually very helpful.
This was a big mistake.
No kidding. You know, I should have turned before the bridge.
That's very funny.
Oh, come here a minute. I want to show you something.
That thing still works?
Uh-huh. Check this out. Okay, see this building in the harbor? That's where all the boats...
Well, because they're buddies and all that, you know, they're men, and she's a woman, she would get in the way quite clearly.
This island, it would have had to have come through here.
Wait a minute, what was that?
What?
Rewind it.
Yeah?
Wait, stop.
Uh-huh.
Right there. That's our ticket out of here. Come on.
Our ticket out of here? Are you giving up?
Maybe you hadn't noticed, but we're kind of outnumbered.
We're doing fine so far. I don't know.
Elaina, I don't need your bullet-riddled corpse on my conscience. Let's go!
Oh, please! You quit if you want to, but don't use me as an excuse.
Fine. It's me, okay? I am quitting. Are you coming or not?
So that's it? You're just gonna forget about the treasure and forget about Drake?
God damn it, this is not worth dying over.
Okay. Okay. Listen, either way, we have to head back to the harbor. Don't worry about it. We can argue about it later. It'll be great.
Wait. This time, I drive.
Okay.
Like in any good character arc, they start out not liking each other and thinking, well, the worst of each other. And then, of course, they get accustomed to each other, getting closer, and they're inseparable. But it takes 4 games for that to happen. So I think in the first 3 games, they are developing the love interest. And then I think in the 4th game, they are officially a couple. And, you know, this is, you know, I love to see the remastered version of this, because what the PlayStation 3 can do is already so good. Where it really suffers a little bit is just the frame rate. So when I pan, this isn't 60 frames, but what it can do is quite impressive. And this wasn't even their best effort. So I think the second and third game, the graphics are even more impressive for a 10-year-old console. Me too, actually. Speaking of which.
Colony just drop out of history.
So how do we shoot here? What do we do? Oh, Elaina shoots. Right. So we need to shoot those barrels.
Looks like we've got company. Hit the barrel!
But which barrel? Oh my god, Nate. Where's the dude? Oh no! Brian and I were talking about a Yakuza coloring book as an app. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, I see. This is how I drive. Right. So I drive like that, and then how do I do anything? Where is the guy shooting at us?
What happened to this place?
Whole city's completely flooded.
Yes, it's really nice to look at. I think so too.
Gonna have to cover us.
And I was thinking about the Yakuza coloring book. That can't really be that difficult to make. I mean, you make some like a rudimentary kind of painting app and just let the, I'm probably thinking it's simple, it probably isn't. And then let the app or let the user color these things in. There's more people? Oh, there's you. Boom, you dead. And then, where's the other guy? He's literally going down the river. Crazy. In an interview they were saying how difficult it was to make the water look good. Float some, that's it. Where are we going? Are we there yet? Rob Titles, I'm not familiar with him. Oh, right. Oh, him. Didn't he just get a grant from Epic? He's also behind HDRI Haven, isn't he?
Hold on!
I've seen better jumps.
There it is!
Yeah, now we just gotta find a way in.
You know, I read a story once about a cursed Inca treasure. You don't suppose that...
Please don't tell me you believe in that stuff.
I'm just saying. Something bad happened here. The whole colony doesn't just up and vanish.
Yeah.
Well, how do you explain it?
Ah, that's the connection. So it's run by two different guys?
Come on.
Thanks.
That is cool though. That is really cool because those are passion projects at the heart. And I really love it when that happens.
Let's go check it out.
Passion
I'll stay
projects
here
being
and keep an eye
funded.
on our ride. See if you can figure a way to get us to that tower.
So I'll do all the work and you're gonna what? You're gonna just stay here? Alright, Steve, we'll see if we can find an entrance into this old building here.
Oh shit.
Oops. Ah, more baddies. So Brian, tell us, why was it such a bad day for you? Yes, one of them then. So I'm confused about who it was, but there was an announcement on either, I think on Twitter I've seen it. Ah, sorry to hear that. Nothing like good company to make up for such a day, though. Haha. I had a good day. I only had a 4-hour shift. That was nice. I love short shifts. How many bullets does he need? Oh, the one that you shared with us. Yes, that was funny, actually. Do they even know what they want? Didn't sound like it. I wish that would be a career. Procrastination. Love the high-pitched whine there.
You're mine now.
Sometimes I'm not sure if that high-pitched whine is actually in the game or if it's my tinnitus.
Okay.
In the groin! How mean of me. But then, you know, he came at me and all. So this is a micro SMG. Let's see if that's any better. I like the West, but the West only has 6 bullets, so... Ah, good gun. How's the picture quality holding up? From what I can see from the corner of my eye, it's fairly stable here. What's it like at your end? All right, good to hear. Not sure if I'm a big fan of this micro SMG. Maybe I should get my West back. Oh, M79. All right. But it's only got 3 bullets, so it's always one of those things. In Halo, one of the developers was saying that they always give you... Oops, my God, there's 3 people here. Oh. Perhaps overkill, but hey. Got your job done. They always give you the weapons that you don't need. So they give you an RPG in close range environments. And they give you the sniper rifle when you don't need it. Glad to hear it, Christina. Excellent. I'll go with the 9mm, shall I? Or with the Wes. Yeah, the Wes. Critter, yes, I've read that as well. Do you know, just for a laugh, shall we ask them for a grant for 3D scrutiny? Can you imagine? 10 grand or so. Why not ask? That's exactly what I'm thinking. And they're very clear about the fact that it doesn't have to be something that's built with or around the Unreal Engine. It doesn't matter. It's all making the 3D industry better in some shape or form. I was even thinking this idea that I had, the one that you... That's a good idea, exactly. 3D Yakuza coloring book, why not? Sponsored by Epic. I was even thinking this scene creation tool that I was thinking about last year. Why not just ask them for a grant of that? Just give them a basic idea and say, hey, just to build a prototype, I need 20, 50 grand or something. And then I could literally hire people to do that. That'd be really cool.
He's over here!
That had to hurt.
I bet. Why not? I thought I read the description. How am I gonna get over there? I jump, I'll die, huh? Usually can... Oh, there we go. A vine. Ah. Exactly, Chrissy. Let us dream. All we're asking for is free money. Come on. It's gotta be via the vine. Man. Yeah, I suppose you do stand a better chance with something that is like something tangible. I would imagine, I mean, if it's a rule or not, I suppose if I were to, in the decision-making team as to where we're going to give our money, to whom do we going to give our money to, I would imagine that if you have a track record and something tangible that you've created that they can, you know, look at and at least get the concept, that's probably going to help to sell it.
Okay.
Take him out, Elaina! Whoa!
More water scootering, I like it. That's the one, yes. I remember reading that in the doctor's office while I was waiting for an appointment. Where are you shooting from? Oh, there. It's one of those things that the people are blending into the environment so well. Oh, so since this is testing time, by the way, Julia is now also trying to stream at the same time as I am. So let's hope the stream is going to stay stable here. like the gun. I think it's the people using the other guns. Now they're all wrong. Oh man, from both sides. Shame we can't have this unlimited ammunition gun for the rest of the game. That'd be nice. Dude, where are you? Oh my god! I always wonder, Brian, what happens when you sign up with an organization like that? I mean, you know, how do you get hired? Would you like to defend some project that you're never even going to get close to? Would you like to be one of 5,000 guys who are probably going to die? Sign up here. Henchmen are us. There's got to be a service like that. Come on, where's the next baddie? Man, vine in front of my face. Not gonna help with it. I don't even see the guy. Red shirt, RPG guy. Depending on what the enemies are wearing, it depends on what weapons they have. So this dark-skinned, overweight guy with no shirt, he's got this short-range M12 type gun. The red shirt guy always has an RPG with a rucksack. This guy with a hat who moves really fast. L2 for him, yeah. Shoot the weights. Oh, there's weights? Oh, let's shoot this first, shall we? Because I'm not the best driver in the world. Which weights are we talking about? Are these things?
Gotta get to that tower. I'll meet you back at the customs house.
Yeah, leave me alone, why don't you? Bye, Elaina.
You gotta be freaking kidding me.
Ow. Yes, nothing much happened. Got killed a few times.
Ghost.
Yeah, this guy. How many meds are we talking, Steve? Moss 12. Yeah, I don't think I'll do that. Micro 9mm, nah. 4 meds a day, okay. And is that until further notice, or is that for the rest of your life? Probably not for the rest of your life. Just until, you know, for life. Okay. I'm cool, man. Why can't they put it into one pill?
Sweet.
Well, let's just hope many decades. Got one bullet left, man. Who wants it? Cowards! Right, let's grab another gun while we can. Blood thinners are like aspirin type medication. Is that what it is? Do you know, by that time, precisely, I mean, technology is getting better, so there'll be a point where we're just going to go, hey, I'll put my brain in here, forget this weary body. This is tricky. I don't think I can do anything other than either run in there, maybe I can... Come on, Steve, give us a peek. We want to know. Yeah, so I don't think I can jump on those things. I think I have to... Can I do that? No, I'll just have to run in. Swim in, rather. Dude, 4 bullets, you have got to be dead, man. That's the rule. Yeah, crazy. How many people are there? You're destroying the stuff that I'm hiding behind. That's just not nice. Just have to pick them off one by one, I guess. And also that pop gun. Is he behind me? No. I thought you were behind me. Yes. Nate, hide behind the wall. Come on, there. Be a good man. Shot him in the head twice. How did he survive that?
Come on!
He's still alive? Oh, come on. Still standing. Unbelievable. Strongest man in the game.
We'll send your pieces home.
Oh boy.
Whew. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh my god. "28 years, Steve. My goodness, that's 3 decades. That could be a good tagline. 3 decades of 3D. Can you imagine? That is... When did YouTube start? 2004. That's crazy. 12 years before YouTube even began. And let's face it, for the first 10 years, YouTube was more like, yeah, well, that's a nice little toy service thing. It's only really in the last 5 years that it's become this new mega force in regards to good content. Yeah, we've come a long way since Charlie bit my finger. Yeah, courses. You had to download PDFs. I think lynda.com was the only one that was closest to that before they completely destroyed it by integrating it into LinkedIn. I really enjoyed it back then. And there was nothing like it either. I suppose that's when Linda Wyman actually was still involved in running it. It was, yeah, but also enjoyable. I think I remember thinking back then it was so interesting to use this as a pastime. I was thinking, yeah, on one hand I'm learning something, but I remember a tutorial Carrara 5 course by Jack Whitney. It was just so nice to listen to him. And on the way you picked up lots of funky tips. It was very cool. Yeah, good point, actually. It was... So I remember I got on the net in '96. I think that was when my colleague and I both bought ourselves a 56K modem. No, hey, I'm lying. He bought the 28K modem. I bought a 19.2K modem. They would only ever connect at 14.4, but I thought, hey, it's great. It's Dr. Neuhaus. It's awesome. Thick black metal box. It looked very stylish. Serial connection on it. Woo, those were the days. Yeah, that was the upgrade. 56K, wow. Where are we going now? Those were the days, right? My God, and we all remember that. Those were also the days when you were, if you were asked by a non-computer user, what do you actually do with a pause computer? ISDN, yeah, my goodness, I remember that was one of those telecom jobs, wasn't it? The idea was to have. Did this exist in Australia and in the US, ISDN? The idea was that you had 2 phone lines essentially, and then you could have the bundled data rate of 2 56K modems and have up to something like 128K. Crazy good, man. Remember, my friend had that. And my God, was his internet fast. We thought it was fast, yes. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? There came the point when it was feasible to at least download movies. Not that you couldn't stream them then at a point, but you could download them and then just watch some, DivX type movies and all that. I thought it was very cool. What was the situation in the US, Brian? How was the jump from dial-up to broadband? I suppose broadband is the next step in the evolution. How am I gonna get over there? Do I even need to go over there? Where else do we need to go? Maybe that's it. Maybe I could just drop down here. Cable internet. There's also in the US there are. Yeah, that's what we need to do. There were satellite internet providers. That was a cool idea. You'd have a modem to tell the service what you wanted, and then you download it via satellite. So that's your download link essentially, and then the upload was the regular phone line. That was a cool idea. That's for areas where you would never get a high-speed line installed, but you had a telephone line, so that was kind of a benefit there. All right, really? How exciting. Yeah, Outback, of course, that makes sense.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Red shirt guy. I remember AOL install CDs, they used to be, some people made sculptures out of them because there were just so many. I mean, literally every magazine would have one. You'd get mailed tons of them. AOL, my goodness, what happened to these mega companies? Those were classic dot-com boom billionaires, and how irrelevant they are just so few years later. I need more ammo. I need some kind of ammo.
Right between the eyes, Boule.
That's right.
Man. Yeah, that is also funny how the pricing structure of all these services has changed. I suppose they try charging you for as long as they can get away with it. Like mobile phone providers, classic example of how we were fleeced with roaming back in the day. Like in the US, you travel from Florida to Georgia and you pay a fortune to receive a phone call. That's crazy. Man, I have no bullets. Dude. That was your colleague, man. You can't do that. And they did it as long as they could get away with it. I remember in Europe, it only changed because I think European law changed and said, look, you cannot operate the same company in several countries and then charge from one company with the same brand to the other and just, you know, charge roaming like Vodafone. You know, you can't have a Vodafone contract in the UK and then you go to Germany where you're on roaming on the Vodafone network. You cannot fleece your customers. And begrudgingly, they introduced the plan that was just, that sounded like it was their idea and good for the customers. Dude, shouldn't you be dead?
Josh.
Yes, it was, right? Yeah, it took a while. It took a while for that to be abolished.
Whoa!
I'm gonna try and go on top of here and see if that rocket launcher guy, maybe I can borrow his weapon for a bit. Yes, this one. Fantastic.
Whoa!
Man, with the grenades.
Alright.
I got you.
Mafia, that's exactly right.
Fire! Hit the dog.
And they could, you know, it was just... They could do it, so they would.
Oh man.
Oh man. And then once you've done that, once you've got so much money, you go, maybe I'll sell the company now. I mean, well done for them. You know, everybody wanted it. Everybody had it. And then once voice and messaging roaming was over, then of course they went into data roaming. Oh, you want to use the internet abroad? Whoa, well that's going to cost you like triple of what you think it should cost. Check your emails, $5. Surf the internet. Ooh. Right, so that good point. Yeah, so hope they didn't get too bad a name because their hosting services were always very good, one-on-one, or Ionos, like you say.
We got him.
Dude, seriously? Was that him dying or was that another guy? Oh, I didn't know this. Yeah, I remember there was one-on-one in the UK.
That's right.
But the service, what's it called, the support, that always went to an American company called Level 2, I believe. Those guys were really helpful. You could literally ask them anything. And they were also available at 3 in the morning. That was always helpful. Hey, I think I've misconfigured something on my CentOS server. Let me have a look at it. Oh yeah, you did this and that, no problem. Level 3, that's it, exactly. What are level 3? I'm never sure what that was. Other than that they were really good. Also a very clever business idea to say, well, let's just outsource this. Outsource it to people who know what they're doing. Very clever. I remember that first level was absolutely terrible. I think Strato were badly suffering from that. Oh, there we go. Maybe I need to do some levering down here. Aha! Right. They had accidentally blocked the port. Level 1 is Pedro, that's right. That's actually already level 2, I think, because Pedro was already dispatched from level 1, I guess. They had accidentally, Strato had accidentally once blocked ports to the WordPress servers. So anyone who had a WordPress website on a Strato server, you check for plugins, and the WordPress site would say, sorry, I can't connect to the WordPress server. And trying to make level 1 people understand that, oh boy, that was not fun. Not fun at all.
Another one.
Oops. Is Domamuth, is he the guy in charge? The guy with the deep pockets? Oh, wow. Well done, Ralph. Why didn't we think of that? I don't know what I'm doing. Where am I going? Where should we go? Not that way. That's right, Steve. That's exactly right. Yeah, like a day job or something. Can't remember now. Did I pull this lever as well? Oh, that's all his. Look at that. And he just goes and counts the royalties every so often. Oh, do you know, speaking of which, I saw... Fantastic. I saw a video by Linus yesterday from Linus Tech Tips, and he just reached 10 million subscribers with his venture. That's exciting too. And he did a live stream there and was thinking about retiring. And for him it was very interesting, very emotional for him to see that. Man, I don't think I can get up there. It was interesting to see that he had done so much that was good stuff, but he said what I really started out doing was to have a bit of fun, really, and that's how things grew so much. And he said he wanted to reevaluate why he was doing it. So growth and popularity and all that, that's just the wrong motivation. And he said he ultimately wanted to do it because he wanted to support his family and all. And now he's got such a big team that he can literally just retire and not lift a finger himself anymore at all. And he's thinking of doing that in a few years. I like that. I liked how he said, look, it's important to do it for the right reasons and not just do it because you want to grow. So it sounds like Ralph has been doing pretty well, but over the years it just happens that you lose sight of the goals. And as long as you can still enjoy it, that's all that counts. Hope Ralph can. So who operates Bluehost then? They're another one of those, not as big as GoDaddy. They're in Texas. Maybe Ralph's bought them. I don't know where else we could go. So I guess the ultimate goal is to somehow jump over... What is the ultimate goal? Yeah, go up here. How did we do that? Or maybe just climb this thing and see if we can walk that plank here. Maybe that's an idea. Oh, Endurance International. Who are they then? That's not Ralph's venture, is it? And in in Australia, Steve, is Telstra still one of the big providers? Telstra, from what I imagine, Telstra is a bit like the kind of the German telecom type business, right? Government backed and owned, as far as I remember. That's the way to do it, isn't it? Aha! I'd love to have a company that I could sell for 5 billion. I've just heard that the company that I'm working for right now, Instacart, they're valued at $8 billion. 8 billion! That's 8,000 million. And valued as in, you know, not worth it, but some piece of paper says they are. Optus, that's right, that's the other guy, company, entity. Oh, spooky music. Let's zip that zip line, shall we? Looks like it once was a library. Good. Fully stacked on bullets. Oh, maybe we're going to shoot the lock. Yes.
Stand back! All right, let's find a way to the harbor and hope the boat's still there.
The boat he's referring to, I think, is the boat in which they arrived here in this area. I believe Sully is his buddy. He probably is still on the boat. Yeah, I gathered that. I thought it was $400 million rather than $400. It's not a good parting salary. Here's $400, mate.
Elaina!
What? Oh, I see. Absolutely. How do we fit into all of this? I want 400 million. Just for the sake of it. Elaina, don't go anywhere, otherwise, you know, you're dead.
These must be all the old ship manifests. Still seem to be in good shape. Hey, check this out. This looks right. The Esperanza sailed from Callao, Peru, carrying 800 bars of gold, 1,200 silver emeralds, golden masks, ornaments.
Whoa, reading 16th century Spanish? Not just a grave robber after all, huh?
Right here. Gold statue. Weight, 20 arrobas. That's over 500 pounds. That's gotta be it.
Wow.
There you are.
That thing kind of gives me the creeps.
Huh. That's the last entry.
That somebody special?
What? Oh. Yeah. I guess you could say that.
Huh. I had you pegged as more of a woman in every port kind of guy.
Don't I wish? No, this was Francis Drake's ring. I, kind of inherited it.
Sic parvis magna?
Greatness from small beginnings. It was his motto. Check out the date.
29th of January, 1596.
One day after he supposedly died.
Wait,
Aha!
December's right here.
Coordinates, right off the coast of Panama.
Oh, so that's how you found the coffin.
Yeah, that's right. See, Drake left this as a clue to pinpoint the exact burial site.
For someone clever enough to figure it out.
Yeah, nice try. But we're still going for that boat. Yeah, I'm afraid this is as close as we're getting to El Dorado.
Thank you, Christina. Very cool. It's good to just do some research sometimes and just see where all these little brands fit in, isn't it? Good point, Steve. Absolutely.
He's over there!
Ooh. Cool, so people can die of headshots. That's good to know. Might be, yes, might be. Good guy, that Goethe. Say that 3 times fast. Skull thickness again. Chrissy, you're on fire. Oh my god, don't let me die! That's why we have each other, though. Keeps us sharp. Nice animations.
We got you surrounded!
Ah. How's the mixer feed holding up? Is it still stable? My browser keeps freezing every once in a while, but that could just be the browser, not just the signal. It's just the browser just decides he doesn't want to do it anymore. No, it's an emulation effect. If there's a grenade that goes off fairly close to you, then they put this tinnitus effect in. But it sounds exactly like mine as well. Every now and again I get it, but this high frequency pitch, that's them. Like now. And it's not just the frequency, it's also that they turn the sound down at that point. It's very cleverly done. Exactly, that's what I meant. Okay, dude, you have got to stop. Whoever is putting these RPGs in place here, you have got to stop doing that. Oh, you! Is that you? No, you're just shooting. It's you, red shirt guy. Finally. What setting am I actually playing on? Is this like ultra hard? It's easy! Oh, how embarrassing is that? There's normal, easy, hard, and crushing. My goodness. Let's leave it on easy for now, shall we? Hate to see this on. What's the next one? Normal. Normal is like undoable. And then hard is basically like you'll never see the end of this. Wonder what crushing is like. Oh, Steve. I don't like it when the game is set to normal by default and you play this the first time and it's basically undoable to even get to level 2. I do like difficulty settings. Oh yes, let's open that gate, shall we? M79, yeah, that's good. Oh man, guess we had a chance. Okay, here we go again. You could help out, Elaina, you know. You don't have to let me do it all by myself.
Up. I don't see any boat, Nate. Looks like we missed our chance.
No, there it is. On the other side of the harbor. Come on.
Hey, you know what? Why don't I just wait here and you can, swing around and come back and pick me up?
Okay, what are you up to?
Nothing. I just wanna, you know, stay here and get some more footage. I'll be safe.
All right, fine. But promise me you'll stay put. Whatever that means.
I'd love to see the remastered version of this. I believe they left the assets as they were, maybe subdivided them, and used different surface properties. I think this was done with the Havoc engine. I think. It is, yes. There's a remaster. The remastered version is on the PS4. It's called the Nathan Drake Collection, I believe, and you get all 3 games for $20. Yeah, this is Uncharted, Drake's Fortune, and then there's several installments. There's Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, and then Uncharted 4 was actually made for the PS4. And that got a second installment with kind of his arch rival in there, and that has a different title, a standalone game. But yeah, there's one that's natively for PS4, or two that are natively for PS4, and then this one is available as a remastered version. I'd love to see that. Oh wow, Steve. Really? And the cool thing is apparently the PlayStation 5 as well as the Xbox Generation X or Xbox Series X, they're both going to be backward compatible.
Coming from.
Just with slightly better processing. So that's very clever that they've just basically made them faster rather than different and proprietary or whatnot. Dude, that must be an awesome gaming experience, Steve. So if you have the Pro, did you try streaming from it, like natively streaming? Because there's mine is a regular PS4, and the highest I can stream at is 720p. Mate, jump over elsewhere. Be interesting to see how you can do it. Oh, you can do it at 4K. That's amazing. I've never heard that. Very good. So I gotta really get rid of RPG guy first. You RPG guy? No, you're just regular shirt guy. Where's RPG guy? You! Followed by you. And then we're gonna have a look at you. You? Gonski! Budget cuts! Could have sworn there was another guy there. Apparently the new one, the PlayStation 5, is supposed to have 8K gaming capabilities. 8K! We don't have TVs for that yet, but yes, it will have it. Crazy thought, isn't it? Why is it gonna end? All right. I know there comes a point where I think it's just going to be lost on me. Like 4K is just not something I'm not even thinking about yet. In Japan they're big on 8K as well. Have been for a few years. Level 11 trapped, my goodness. See if we can get out of here. First look, I'm thinking this is probably one of those arena levels where people are just going to be coming from literally every direction. And then of course for 8K, then all these gigabit data lines all make perfect sense, because hey, if you want to stream that, you're going to have bigger lines and faster services and there's more money and all. Just when my computer just about edits 1080p fine, we all need to go 4K. dude, yeah, you have got to stop doing that. If he wants to survive, right? Who's Bruno? Oh, he's got one of those fixed installation guns there. That's uncool. There were, do you know what? There were so many people involved, I can't even remember myself. Catch some ammo from somewhere. Got 5 bullets left. My goodness, that's not a lot, is it? €60,000. Ay caramba. Yes, Saturn, I remember. €60,000. In 5 years' time, in 3 years' time, they're going to be like $500 or something. And it's a Samsung. Oh, good. How big is it? Inches. Ooh, okay, decent size. Need to have a living room to fit it in, of course. I saw a 100-inch. That's really big. They had a 4K version, I think, at John Lewis once on Oxford Street. That thing was huge. I mean, that filled a shop. Whew. Yeah, how much these things are going down is unbelievable. Nothing ages quicker than technology like that. One of my viewers was leaving me a comment the other day. I thought at first he was joking, but apparently Nvidia are going to release the 3080 Ti by the end of this year? That can't be right. I was thinking the 2080 just came out. Nah, man, that's 2 years ago. Empty already? That's crazy. Didn't I just... Boy. I can't either. And it's, yeah, apparently fourth quarter 2020 is going to come out. So that's like 9 months from now. And there's me thinking I might get a second 2080. Perhaps I'll just wait. I bet, yeah. I wonder what else they're going to introduce in that. I mean, yeah, make them faster, absolutely. So they're going to be, what, like Titan type quality cards, I guess? Now we're going to get rid of this guy. grenade. That was terrible. Oh, good. That was good. That is, of course, really stupid. Yeah, I think Andrew has 2 of them. He was mentioning that, as he does casually in his latest tweet or whatever. He's got a couple of the, I think the Titans. Titan RTX, I think those are them. Can you imagine you can afford that? I mean, that would be really cool. If you had the cash, if your company has the cash to buy those. I mean, obviously you wouldn't buy them as toys as such, but it could literally be the difference between make or break to deliver a product on time, you know? That's kind of cool. Wow. I believe I have the Quadro K4000. 2 of them, in fact. That's another one of those stories that when the card came out, I think it was $1,300. Like very, very expensive. And now you buy it on eBay for $60. It's crazy. Free shipping too. Come on, we can do this. It's got to be possible to get this guy. See you later. We're not going to be much longer. I think we're going to be maybe another 10 minutes as soon as... Oh, maybe another 20. Thanks for dropping by. And also thanks for the feedback about where to go next. Twitch, Mixer, multi-streaming, whatnot. I think that's a good strategy. 3D streams on Mixer, and then we have low latency to talk things through, and then game streams on Twitch, and then I can be an affiliate and I don't violate anybody's feelings. That's going to be good. See you tomorrow, maybe. See you tomorrow. Same time, same channel. I think so, yes. Yeah, let's do some 3D stuff tomorrow. I'm not sure what yet. But yeah, let's try some 3D stuff. Or if my brain is empty, we'll do more video games. We'll see. I'll let you know on Discord. Could try Blender Particles, yeah.
Oh boy.
Come on, pick them off one by one. This is easy, for God's sake. that necessary? Damn right. Oh no, it sounds you're gonna go back in for treatment. Dude, seriously. Oh, I see. The 24-hour observation thing. I'm glad your weight's gone up a little bit, though. I can imagine, Steve. And also the thing is, this is the first part. I mean, there's two more parts, and it's a really nice. The story is really good. I mean, yeah, there's a nice mix of having to shoot people, but there's also a nice, intriguing story in all this. That's very nice. Just nice to watch, you know. Not so nice having to deal with this level for like an hour or so. There's also, it's possible that there's a trick to it that I haven't quite figured out yet. I mean, we've been able to kill all of these guys completely at least twice. It's just that RPG guy, if there was a particular gun out there that could just eliminate that guy, that'd be kind of cool. I can try a grenade. Let me see if I can put a grenade right up there. Maybe that was eliminate him. Nah, man. Ah, Raccoon God, I like it. Very funny.
Oh, great.
Pascal Barriero, thank you so much for subscribing and for joining us. Tough battle here in Uncharted. Maybe I should just run up there and then just punch him. Right, is there anybody left? Oh yes, you. How come I've got the biggest gun now and you can still shoot me? I could never shoot the guy who was behind here. That's crazy. Come on, we can do this. Man, not with 0 bullets we can't.
That was easy.
Stop him! Let him get that!
Forget the grenades, man. No way, more of you. That's uncool. Oh, so you're 4 weeks on, start again tomorrow then, I guess. Oh, Monday, right.
Oh, don't!
Victorious music, does that mean we've done it? Could it be?
That'll come in handy.
I think we've done it. My god, that was a tough battle.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with this. Whoa. So just to reiterate, guys, the stream was stable here, right? Thank you, yes. So the stream on Mixer was stable. That is really good to know. Very cool. And the other thing I really like is, I mean, I can see that on my return here, that the latency is just so super exciting. So it's literally, I move this and I can see this moving in the same way on my other monitor here. And the way we can speak, we can literally interact. I can read a comment and it arrives when you actually send it. That's just perfect. So I really like that. Very cool. That was something indeed. Whew. And what a cool game. I think we should pick this up again and play it from the beginning. It's many years since I've played this together with Julia. So yeah, let's do that. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much for hanging. And yeah, let's do something tomorrow at around 5 o'clock. I don't really know what yet. I think maybe let's delve into some 3D things. It is a much shooting, yes, I totally agree. You'd imagine also that the easy level is more like an arcade type walkthrough where you enjoy the story rather than anything too much involved. But yeah, if I were a little bit better at this, you know. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging. Tomorrow, 5 o'clock, yeah, maybe let's do Blender particles. I have no idea how to use them, so you guys have to help me out. Christina, I hope it's all going to go well in hospital. And, you know, there we go. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.